Hello students, welcome back to ADP classes. So the next topic of chapter 2 module 1, that is elements of flow control. So flow control statements often start with a part called the condition and are always followed by a block of code called as clause. So before you learn about Python specific flow control statement, here the condition and block codes are topics are covered. So what is condition? The Boolean expression you have seen so far could all be considered as the conditions. So in the previous video or in the previous session, we have discussed about it, comparison that and operation or not operation or operations, such type of operations we have considered along with an expression. So you can consider that as a condition, right? You are testing the conditions only. If so and so is equal to exactly equal to so and so, then what is to be printed or what is the action to be taken, right? Testing of the condition only. So some of the which are the same thing as expression, condition statements are almost similar as the expression. So condition is just a more specific name in the context of flow control statement. So conditions also always evaluate down to a Boolean value. This is obvious. This is with respect to all the programming languages, right? So condition expression is always evaluated to either true or false. A flow control statement decides what to do based on whether its condition is true or false. And almost every flow control statement uses a condition. So what is block of code then? Set of statement, right? Set of statement inside a loop or inside an if statement or inside a switch or inside a function, which we normally called as block of code, right? So lines of Python code can be grouped together in terms of blocks. So you can tell when a block begins and ends from the indentation of the lines of code. There are three rules for the block here. In the case of C programming as well as in case of Java, which you have studied in the previous semesters, so block of code we used to indicate them with the help of the curly braces or flower brackets, right? But here in Python, so block of code is indicated with the help of the indentation space, tab space. Okay, so that indicates the block of code. We don't have to use that flower bracket or curly brace, whatever. So instead of that, the most important factor, very important factor is the indentation. This indentation represents the block, which part comes where. That is decided by the indentation. If you miss the indentation, then obviously the code will not compile. No, it will not work according to you. Okay, here are some rules you have to follow. So block begins when the indentation increases. Obviously, when you give a tab space in the next line, then it indicates you are going to begin a new block of code. So block can contain other blocks in it. So it can contain sub block. Once again, you have to give the indentation for that to mark the separate block. So block ends with the indentation decreases to 0, right? This is obvious. Or to containing blocks indentation. You will observe, you have to observe the things which are given here is as an example, and let us also discuss the same parallelly by executing some small programs with the execution video also I'll be doing shortly. Okay, no need to worry, in the next semester you are having a lab for the same subject. So application development using Python EDP lab concept you have, where simple programming examples with respect to Python are included there. Okay, please remember. But now block, how to observe the block? Just check the coding part here, this example. So in this example, numbers are marked 1 2 and 3. Okay, 1 2 and 3 are the lines which are marked for your reference purpose. See, from leftmost part, the name equal to Mary, that means Mary, Mary, which is the string assigned to variable name. Password is given SWORD says swordfish is the password. These are the strings which are to be included, strings to be included inside the single quote as per our discussion according to the rules, right? Then go for comparison. So comparison, how comparison is done? With the help of the if statement here. If name is exactly equal to Mary, Mary, then block starts. Where block starts? See here, just say below. So it has got a set of statements in it. That's why an indentation is given. Right? In the next line, a tab space is given, and first line of that block is written print statement, print hello Mary. Right? That means obviously the statement if statement will be true because you have assigned a string Mary to name, right? So Mary to name, which is already assigned, you are going testing whether the value of name is Mary. Obviously the result is true. If true, what is to be done? Part of if should be executed, body of if should be executed. So body of if, there is a print statement, there is a print statement hello Mary, right? This will be executed. Then if password is swordfish, so part of the same module, the part of the first if this is okay, second line. So again indentation one tab space is required. Then if password is swordfish compared, right? So please remember, after if statement there is a colon required. Just observe, colon required at the end. If name is Mary, colon is there at the end, then followed by body of if is taken. So inside body of if, after printing hello Mary, next step is testing the password. If password is swordfish, obviously the result will be true again. Next, body of second if. So body of second if is written inside a once again by considering an indentation, print access granted, otherwise print wrong password or access denied. Right? Simple program, but you should be thorough with the syntax. That's it. Here is the explanation given about 1, 2 and 3. You can see. So guys, here is the online compiler. With the link of it I'll be sharing on the WhatsApp group. Okay, the same program, name is Mary, password is swordfish. If name is Mary, please observe the indentations and all carefully. Please observe the colon which you are supposed to give at the end of the if statement carefully. If name is compared with Mary, which is true, go body of if starts, so give an indentation, write a print statement hello Mary. After that, next line of body of if, so same indentation is required. You are testing the second if statement, password, which is compared with swordfish, colon, terminate it with a colon. Then next body of next if comes, that's why give one more indentation and print access granted. Okay, else part is required for it. So delete one indentation part because you are considered body of text if, second if is or embedded if or nested if which is completed. So delete one indentation, come back and write else. Okay, I mean don't write else randomly just below print, come back one step behind. That means delete one indentation, one tab space. So else should be terminated with colon, similar to if again. So body of else, give one indentation, right? Print statement, wrong password. That's it. No flower bracket or curly braces are required. Okay, this is the end of the program. So far in the previous sessions we have considered only about the interaction with the shell using command prompt. So single line we used to execute earlier with respect to previous example. Now block of code we are considering. So block of code part is very important. Now see how execution happens. Just observe. I'll keep on executing the statements. So first line, arrow mark, check the red arrow mark at line number 1. It is marked, no? So control is there at the position. So what is the next line? If I click on next, you will come to know what is the next line to be executed. So next line is the password. So line that has green color arrow mark, you check. Line that has just executed is the first line. Now line to be executed is the second line. Password is, you have assigned value swordfish to password. Then next, okay, green and red line, you just observe. If name is Mary, name is compared with Mary, it is true. Body of if will be executed next, so print hello Mary. So yeah, okay, here the output will be printed later on. Next line, yeah, print hello Mary, just check. So hello Mary is printed so far, right? Previously executed statement, check a green line, print hello Mary is executed. That's why we could see the output screen, output window. On output window we could see the statement hello Mary. Next if statement we have as a part of first if statement. Next if statement is comparison of password value. It is swordfish you are comparing, so obviously condition is true. So next line to be executed is print access granted, right? Print access granted. So next line, next else part won't be printed since if is true, no need to compare the else part, right? Execution is completed. So access granted, hello Mary, access granted is the output that you are going to see. Okay, you can edit the code here. So edit the code, you can write your own program and you can go for debugging the program. Okay, this is the example. Since the program is already there, the same program is copied over here. Okay, the web link I'll be sharing on the WhatsApp group. Please watch the video repeatedly. If you have any doubt, you ask. Please make a note of it. Write down this program. Okay, block of, this is the example for writing the block of code as well as simple if else statement. So both the topics are covered here.